Let me share with you the strategy that I used in order to make arms the muscle that stands out the most on my body and how you can do the same. So basically, back before COVID, back when I was like a skinny kid, I didn't hit the gym or anything. My university had like this sports kind of center. It was basically the best part about our university. My university sucked. There's no social life. I couldn't understand any of the professors. They didn't speak like English at all. University of Toronto, by the way. But anyways, the best part about the university was like we had this sports facility that was right next to campus, and so we had free access to that. I never hit weights before, but I play all kinds of sports with different kind of friends group. I had one friend group I played badminton with, one friend group I played basketball with, and the one friend group that I played soccer with. And so the friend group that I played soccer with, we would go on evenings and play soccer. Every once in a while, we would go to the gym and we would just do this one bicep workout, and that was it. And so, that made my arms grow a little bit, gave me a little bit of a pump. And, people would notice this like the next day or the day after. They'd be like, oh shit, you hit the gym? It's like, no, I just went and did biceps like once. But that, it's not about that one exercise, but rather it's about what that exercise did to my mentality around arms. And today I'm going to share with you what that mentality is and how you can use that in order to boost your arm growth. So basically, after we did those a few times, maybe did that like 5 times total, but it changed the way that I viewed arms. It made it so that arms was like the thing that I cared about the most, the muscle group that I wanted to always see as big as possible. After that, shortly after those soccer sessions, it became COVID. And so during COVID, I only had these dumbbells at home. So basically my home workout would consist of maybe like once or twice a week. I would just do a bunch of push-ups, and then I would just do a bunch of bicep curls. And so I kind of maintained that mentality of, keeping my biceps big. That was like the most important muscle group that I had. So after COVID, when we finally lifted the restrictions in Canada and I was able to go to the gym, that mentality continued. And so when I was doing push-pull legs. However, on pull day, it was like 50% of pull day was like, or 40% of pull day was like just focus on my biceps. Like, even though it was at the end of my workout, I always wanted to do biceps. Like, that was the one that I saved my energy for. Like, I didn't really care too much about back. Like, maybe cable rows were a bit fun. It felt a bit cool. But, all the other exercises, I was just doing it to do them, to get through the workout. The biceps was the one that I really cared about, the one that I wanted to push myself the hardest in. And so it's no surprise that, arms was my most standout muscle. My biceps were the most standout muscle that I had for a very long period of time. Looking back on it though, I wish I did it differently. Yes, I didn't need to make arms my most priority. Looking back on it though, I wish I did it differently. And here's what I would have done. Instead of waiting for the end of my workout to do arms last and kind of skimping through the workout, I wish I did my biceps at the start, the same way me and my friends did it after soccer at the gym at the sports center. If I did it that same way at the gym when I was doing push-pull legs, I believe that not only would my arms have been even better because I'll be getting the massive stimulus from doing biceps first and then also killing it out, burning it out after with the back workouts. But on top of that, I would just be having a more effective workout because of the fact that I was more motivated to do everything else afterwards. You see, that's something I'm realizing right now. Right now, I've lost a lot of weight recently. I came to Thailand. It's extremely hot. My calves became very small. It's one of the things that I've struggled to grow a little bit. However, I'm starting to notice some growth, not only because I'm hitting it quite frequently now, but I'm also just making it a priority. Instead of doing squats, then leg extensions and leg curls, then hitting calves, I do calves first before everything else. And then I move into the other exercises. Yes, it's a little bit more inefficient, to do, the isolation exercise first before the compound. However, if that's your priority, if that's what you really want to see grow, then it makes the most sense to actually do it in that order. You have to understand, you're going to the gym to better your life, right? You're going to the gym to improve your life. You're not living your life to go to the gym better. It's not that, the gym serves you, you don't serve the gym. So if you want to see a certain result, it makes sense to optimize for that result, even though in your total body workout might be slightly more inefficient. It makes sense to prioritize the things that you want to see grow. Rather than me, kind of skimping through the entire pull workout and then only hitting arms at the end with actual intensity. It would have been so much better if I actually did arms right at the start, and then I wouldn't be worried about saving my energy for arms at the end of the workout. So even though technically that workout's more inefficient because I'm doing the isolation before the compound, it actually would have been a better workout overall because of the fact that I was just more motivated to do everything else after I did the thing that I wanted to do. So it's a win-win situation. You're doing the thing that you want to prioritize first, and in doing so, the entire workout will be better. You'll be more mentally present, and you'll be much better for it. Guys, I know this video is a bit of a rambling video, but if you want to take something away from it, make it this. Especially if you want to see a muscle grow, especially if you want to see a smaller muscle grow, something that's in isolation, such as your calves, your side delts, or your arms, your biceps. Don't be afraid to hit it first. Don't be afraid to hit it frequently, and don't be afraid to hit it heavy. All of these things help these small muscles grow significantly. Whatever you make a priority is what's going to become the priority. The gym is very much results in, results out. So if you want to see your arms grow, if you want to see your biceps become bigger, do your biceps first. If you're doing a pull day, do your biceps first, then do your other exercises. It might feel weird at first, but trust me, it's the effective strategy if you want to see the growth happen. I know it's very simple. I know it seems kind of dumb, but if you want to see something grow, make it the priority. Do it first. Do it often. Anyways, guys, with that being said, that's going to bring us towards the end of this video. Drop the video a like if you did. If you have any questions or comments, drop them in the comments below. I'll be sure to answer them. With that being said, I'll see you in the next one.